Hello world, hello world. Welcome back to my channel. Call me Biz. Every time Michael Jordan took it personal. Man, I'm just gonna go ahead and end it right here. Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all times. All right. I'm offended by the LeBron James comparison. Not that LeBron James is not up there. He could be number 2 or whatever. Y'all could debate that amongst second and whatever, but Jordan is crazy. It's nonsense. All right, y'all need to stop that. Shout out to Uncut Hoops. I do watch that channel a lot, so I wanted to react to something from that channel. So let's see how it goes. With sports, it's a little tricky because if there's like one clip, you know, the NBA don't play that. So let's see how it goes. And shout out to Uncut Hoops. Hopefully they're okay with it. But anyways, if y'all want to see more of sports, basketball and stuff like that, because I do want to, you know, sprinkle a little bit more than just comedy in here. So let me know what's next. All right. Also, you could now become a member. You could join the channel if you like to support the channel. Join memberships, get a membership or whatever. The link will be right there. All right. I appreciate you all, even the ghost watchers. I appreciate you. Let's go ahead and watch, man. Jordan's the GOAT. I gotta say that one more time. Jordan is the GOAT. Okay. Okay. Yes, there are other great players out there, but none of them are like Jordan at all. The one that came close was Kobe, but I feel like even Kobe, he didn't have Jordan's basketball IQ. Kobe was just a beast. But let's go ahead and watch.
Michael walks over to Lacey and he points to her and says, "We took care of you." Then he looks at Kent and he says, "We took care of you." And he looks at me and we take care of you today.
The inbounds pass comes into Jordan. Here's Michael at the foul line. A shot on Elo.
One of the best shots of all time. One of the greatest moments in sports history.
We've indicated from when we started the playoff, the dim look that everybody was giving us. Even I asked you in the locker room, I asked everybody, you know, what was the feeling back in Chicago? Did it write us off yet? And you said some of them have written us off. I said, well, tell those guys to stay home.
Get the fuck out of here. Go fucking anywhere, but you out of here. Whoever's not with us, all you fuckers go to hell.
Infamous Jordan rules, the Pistons' defensive tactics designed to contain their namesake, are enforced whenever Michael is on the floor.
As soon as he steps in the paint,
elbowing.
hit him.
Chuck Daly. So this is a Jordan rule. Every time you go to fucking basket, put him on the ground.
How bad do you want it? Are you willing to be injured to score a basket?
Y'all think LeBron?
I don't know how you came out of it alive.
We tried to physically hurt Michael.
Jordan had no place to go.
Look at that. They're
How
jumping him.
legitimate was the hatred between those Bulls teams and those Pistons?
Oh, I hated him. And yeah, he carries even to this day. They made it personal.
Clyde the Glide says we're the 2 best in the game, but I'm not getting into a war of words with Mike.
Clyde was a threat. You know, I'm not saying he wasn't a threat, but me being compared to him, I took offense to that.
So he hit that first 3. And then here come the second one. The third one.
Three-point field goal. Michael Jordan with 4 3-pointers and a half has tied the NBA Finals record. Jordan again from downtown. Did you see that look? Michael indicating NBA championship record, 35 points in the half.
I was like, I'm killing this dude.
Do you know the Bradford Smith story? Has anybody told you that? This was back in '93.
Yo, that kind
I
of
was a little bit
mentality,
upset
man,
that I didn't get the MVP that year and they gave it to Charles Barkley. But with that said, okay, fine, you can have that. I'm gonna get this.
Jordan with the steal. And Jordan goes all the way.
Yo, who's lining his mustache, man? Shit look crazy.
I knew that Jerry Krause loved Dan Marlin. And just because Krause liked him was enough for me. You think he's a great defensive player? Okay, fine. I'm gonna show you that he's not.
Jordan spins away on Marley. He'll take it all the way to the basket and drops it in.
I put it in my mindset that if I don't do this, then they're going to consider him on the same level as me. And that motivated me to attack.
Suns by 4. Michael has 29.
I'm telling you, no one has that mentality.
Jordan, there's the penetration.
No one had that mentality.
5 seconds to shoot.
Of course.
3, 2, count it.
Yes.
That sounded like a countdown for a launch. Michael beats him on the dribble.
We have another tie game. Who do you think's going to take this shot?
Michael Jordan.
You think so? He has 39. Timeout. Phoenix. Here at the United Center. Shot clock at 5. Jordan with the pull-up. Yes. 45 points for Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan on the breakaway. And the hop on campus. The beautiful outlet pass by Rodman over the top. Payton unable to take care of business. Now he can make up a lot with his athletic ability, but nobody's going to catch that.
What's the biggest motivating factor going into that series for you?
Karl Malone get MVP.
Congratulations, Karl Malone, 1996-97 NBA Most Valuable Player.
Karl Malone was the most valuable player that year, so here was added motivation for Michael, right? He thought he should have been the MVP.
So we knew immediately where this was going.
I'm not saying he wasn't deserving of it.
Yo,
All I'm saying
Jordan
is
don't want to
that
see
fueled
nobody
the fire
win.
into me and say, okay, you think he's the MVP? Okay, fine.
He had that fuck everybody.
10 seconds to go. Scores tied. 9 seconds left. Oh, he missed the break.
Here is Michael, 4 on the shot clock. Against Russell. Michael hangs, fires, scores! Knocked it in, Bulls win! He knocked it in at the buzzer, Bulls win! How many times has he done that?
If I had to pick a team that gave us the toughest time in the East, Indiana was probably the toughest outside of Detroit.
Man, shout out to Reggie Miller, man.
Every time I
Reggie
go in
Miller
that
just
fucking game and come out, I got a new scratch.
He deserved one
It became
ring.
personal with me.
For Michael Jordan, in this his 36th playoff series, it's just his 3rd Game 7. But MJ offers assurances that the dynasty will not end here tonight.
We're going to win Game 7.
Reggie running off screens, but it's Smits with a quick turnaround and miss. Dale Davis can't hit the tip. Longley has it, protects the ball, and on to the finals. For the 6th time in 8 years, go the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, Brian Russell. When I was playing baseball, Utah's in town to play the Bulls. They're practicing at the facility. I go over to say hello to John and Carl. And this kid, Brian Russell, comes up to me and said, man, why you quit? Why you quit? Man, you knew I could guard your ass. I couldn't, you had to quit. I said, Carl, you need to talk to this dude, man. Nah, he's just a young rookie. But from that point on, he's been on my list.
17 seconds from championship number 6.
What about the last shot you ever took as a member of the Chicago Bulls? The last shot.
What was that shot?
Game 6.
Utah.
The Bulls can win it right here. The Bulls can win it. Unbelievable. 13 seconds left. Jordan left side.
I practice as if I'm playing in a game. So when the moment comes in the game, it's not new to me. That's the beauty of basketball. That's the reason why you practice. That's the effort. So when you get to that moment, you don't have to think. Instinctively, things happen.
Jordan a drive.
Oh, yeah. Perfect shot.
Fire.
Perfect shot. That shit is exciting, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know. It looked like a whole bunch of clips from different documentaries put together. But yeah, man, Jordan was a villain. Like, he was just searching for motivation to kick your ass. And that's how you gotta go about it, man. Like, he was a villain, relentless. Jordan was such a villain even after he retired. Like, years later, he was just still whooping just young players' asses. Nobody gets to win. Nobody. He used to do those one-on-ones at the practices. Remember those clips was coming out? Jordan at 54 years old, still whooping ass. Like, come on, man. Why I think Jordan is the greatest is because, like, he played the game with so much grace, so much beauty, you feel me? And he was unstoppable. I feel like LeBron, to me, it doesn't look like LeBron is just pure force. You know, it doesn't look like a work of art when LeBron doing it. LeBron is like a bulldozer just wrecking a house. You like, I mean, it's very, like, impressive. But you know, everything about Jordan was just it's just magic. That's why you can see it like years and years later. It still looks beautiful. Still looks beautiful. And he was unstoppable on top of that. But another thing they say, well, the Jordan era, there wasn't competition. I'm like, there wasn't competition? Like, that shit was like the streets. That shit is the streets. You think they were playing, bro? No, these dudes, they flopping, no defense. Yo, the NBA is so hard to watch, bro. Nobody want to be on a poster, so they're going to get out the way. They don't run back. Man, sometimes, bro, I watch the NBA, and I'm just like, all right, there's no passion there. All those guys back then, they wanted to win. Like their hunger to win was, and they were being paid less. Like, they were being paid chump change. You feel me? What some of these people get a year, that used to be what some of those NBA players was getting, like, their whole career. Like, 30 million? Like, what? And just to see it today, don't get me wrong, there are amazing players today. A lot of these dudes are great. But, man, the defense have completely left the building. Like, the last All-Star game, did y'all... Y'all could tell I don't really watch the NBA like that no more. Like, even the highlights are boring now. I used to always watch the highlights, and then when the playoffs come on, you know, you watch that. Now it's like, even the big news don't even excite me no more. Like, when Luka got traded for Anthony... If everybody made a big deal about it, I'm like, who cares, man? Who gives a fuck? This shit is not, you know. I love the players that I love. You know, I love watching the Kyries. LaMelo is going crazy. I never predicted that. I thought he was going to be trash. But, you know, he's playing his ass off. But, I mean, is he going to win a champion? I don't know. I just don't. I don't want to be one of those old heads that's like, yo, man, back in my day, because Jordan was a little before my day. But, like, it's just not, man. I don't know. It's just boring, bro. It's just boring, and I feel like it's because stat padding. These guys, they just want stats. They don't care if they win as long as they have a triple double. You know, that's what I feel like Westbrook brought in that era of just stats. Westbrook and LeBron James. Yeah, the stat padding era. Because they know when people look back, people are going to say, well, look at the stats with no, you know, without any, without, like, what's that word I'm looking for? I can't think of that word. But anyways, they know people are just going to look at the numbers, just look at the number and say, this is what happened. You know, not factoring anything else. So that's why they stat pad. And I fucking hate it. Anyways, Jordan is the best. If you made this far, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video if you like the video. Leave a comment. Let me know that you were here. I do appreciate it. And now you could become a member. Yeah. You could be, hey, LeBron James fans, everybody fans, y'all could all become a member. If not, just go ahead and subscribe or whatever. And if you want to see other videos, I'm sure I'm going to have some pop up on the screen somewhere over here. I don't know. I'll see y'all in the next one. Guess what? You better beat up. Peace.